chill, dude, alright? Like, greetings, you sons of fishes, and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about Instagram ads. Why? Specifically, Instagram game ads, because, I mean, sure, videos have been made about this before, but, I mean, you know, shut up. Has anyone else been getting these ads that are like, oh, only 2% of seniors can place the blocks? Like, I'm not a senior. Come on. I'm still middle-aged, at least. Only genius brain can eliminate all blocks. Really, because it seems a bit simple. It's like, oh, if you do it, your mental age is 45. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because for me, that seems like a bad thing. But if I was like a senior, then that seems like a good thing. Something I'm noticing in trend mobile game ads is where the player of the ad is so dumb that you will need to download the game so that you can prove that you're smarter than this person who easily messes things up. For example, early blank gets the worm for four-letter word. It's staring right at you. Herb. Derb. Drib. Bread. At least they kind of acknowledge the fact that the player's a moron. Or just doesn't speak English, you know? Maybe they don't know and they're just like guessing. But thankfully they have judgmental dog here. Try to stay between 0 and 21. It's hard. Super hard. Especially when you just fuck it up immediately. Like, I don't know, how about I immediately pick an answer that will get me out? There's a lot of them that explain the very simple concept of Sudoku, something I learned when I was 7, but I guess there's 7-year-olds on Instagram. Are you surprised? This one stood out to me because of just the broken English.
This palace is lack of one.
Already, this palace? That's an official term that I just never knew, that they're called palaces. Sure, why not? But this palace is lack of one? Is lack of one.
These 3 cells can't put in one.
These 3 cells can't put in one. What?
This palace is lack of 8. This line has a 8. And this line already has a 8. So, number 8 can only be put in here.
That sounds so... Can only be put in here. Here's one where it is like, oh, placing down some, like, tiles, I guess, I don't know, you know, try and cross the gap, except, you know, this person's like, harder than it looks. Hell, it's not. You know, they just suck at the game and they're doing way too early, but, here's what stood out to me, the audio. Okay, chill, dude, alright? Like, also, here's that again, but in sepia tone. If you make 200, you're legally skilled. See, glad to see they're still using that, and legally skilled. There's also ones that are just kind of strange, don't really fit anything. Me and my ex, and you just create a different creature. It's not like one is significantly better or worse than the other. Why don't you just create a cat and the other a dog? I don't understand. I guess I don't have any exes. You can't have any exes when you don't have relationships. Why do I enjoy listening to the Cars? Noob Pro for Cell Expansion Wars? Sure, man, whatever you say. I can't really tell. I guess green is good? Only 1% of people can pass this. I don't know what's happening, so sure, man. Kinda looks like you're destroying a wall, but it's not really. It doesn't really look like much is being accomplished. Also, this one, level 1,547. I just want to point it out because that's an absurd amount of levels. I mean, I guess it makes sense because this game is just kind of like, seems really hard to fuck up on it. Like, it seems like you can just kind of keep going until you eventually figure it out. That's all I had to say. But flipping that around, we can get 7,451 subscribers in the next week. I'll carve the Ocean Man symbol into my chest. You know, I'm gonna make that a running joke. I'm just gonna say some random number, and if we can reach that by the next week, I'll do something that I definitely won't do. Because we're not gonna reach the number. This one's fun.
I'm destined to be the best player of all time.
So they're obviously destined to be best player of all time. How rude of you for not seeing that. Come on, you ignorant fool. You foolish child.
So if that means I have to start with the worst team in the league, I'm gonna do it.
They're fake team names here. We got Los Angeles Flakers, Boston Kills, Miami Misers, the Chicago Steers. Okay, you know, they're just like, oh, it rhymes. It rhymes or it's similar to the one. San Antonio Revolution? Toronto T-Rexes? Okay. Los Angeles Flippers? Oh. New York Bankers? Dallas Ricks? Philadelphia 69ers. Nice. Cleveland Cavs? Brooklyn Brick? Phoenix Red Giants? Fun. Did I see Portland Blunt Blazers? You know, everyone's favorite team. The Portland Blunt Blazers. Why? I wonder if this is in the game or not. The Detroit Gearheads? That's tame. But I actually missed the Golden State Brawlers? The Utah Swingers? Oh, sorry. I thought they mean because it's jazz. So swinger, haha, get it. Swing's a type of jazz, I think. I don't know. But my mind went to, get it, they're swingers. Because Mormons are polygamists. Wait, Mormons are polygamists, right? The Washington Blizzards. The New Orleans Pellet. The Sacramento Crowns. Denver Gold. Seriously? You can't come up with anything else? Atlanta Talons. Indiana Tracers. Maybe I'll be Tracer. Orlando Swamp. That's not even a play on their team. Charlotte Honeys? I get it. It's the Hornets and bees make honey, but Milwaukee Walkers. Oklahoma City Storm. Minnesota Lakes and Memphis Honey Bears.
The Memphis Honey Bears, huh? 30th in the league? Alright, let's try out as a shooting guard. They offered me a 1-year contract for almost $1 million. And I'm famous.
Name one shooting guard from the Memphis Grizzlies without using Google. Go on, I dare you. I know I have no proof of that considering, you know, you can just look it up and comment it. Or maybe I'll get some crazy Memphis Grizzlies fans in here. I don't think so, but maybe. My point is that you're not going to be famous as like a rookie on the worst team in whatever. Unless you're like super amazing. I don't know. Maybe this guy is just the best. But if he's the best, shouldn't like be able to try out for another team? I'm analyzing this phone ad way too much. Moving on. This next one's pretty simple, you know. It's like, oh, you gotta match up. You gotta like, oh, there's this number and that number, and so that's how many blocks are in each one, haha. And then, wait, why is this the image? Yes. What you're actually making is a screenshot from The Simpsons of a woman flashing Bart. Next, I'm going to talk about these cop ads where, here's the game, is you're a police officer in a speed trap and you wait for someone to speed by and then you just slam into them and then decide what to do with them. But then it's like, oh, haha. And then there's always some way caption, I can't reach sheriff level. Okay, that one's, oh, fine, you know what, whatever. Cops, we received the best training. The training? It's funny because cops in the US are poorly trained. Doesn't have insurance, claims he doesn't need it. That's not a crime, right? Like, that's just on them, but I feel like it's on you if you just ram into their car for going a bit over the speed limit, you know? But hey, I'm no lawyer. If you reach 200, you're legally a cop. I mean, sure, why not qualify people who do that? I mean, all you need is a high school degree or a GED anyway, so like...
I just wanted to point out that this is a game and that in no way do I think because you scored 200 in it, do I think you should become a cop.
Moving on. It's a simple one. It's a simple matching game, but I don't know, just something about the way it's like, and they live happily ever after. Not that happily ever after. Time to match some shoes. This one just disturbs me. Like,
what a strike.
Like they're weird little foot people. Except there's real people in the background. So... Also, I know it's just hair, but it makes it look like he's got a little hand on his head going like, He's got a hand that goes like... I hate it. So here's one. This one doesn't really have anything going for it except for the fact that it's very loud. All the galleries want you! So, get in fit in time for what? What does he need to get in fit in time for? Also, you can just start him off skinny, so, like, you can adjust it. Nice Chest. Why? Idle workout. Ain't that oxymoronic if I ever seen. And last, but maybe least, maybe it's not the most, but it's definitely not the least, is this baby app. Like, there's a bunch of these things where it's like, oh, there's some random tweet from a private Twitter account. This could sound weird AF, but the way I de-stress is growing cute little babies on this pregnancy simulator game? Link in bio. It's so soothing. Exposing my inner nerd here, but this app where you grow a baby, it's the most fascinating and freaky AF game I've played. Link in bio. Me at 18, I can't wait to be married and have a healthy baby when I'm 25. Jeez, chill out on your life goals there. What 18-year-old, okay, side tangent, what 18-year-old is so stoked to get married and have a child when they're 25? I don't have a child when I'm 25, gross. Me now at 25, growing my own baby in this game and trying to decide where to feed it milk or soda? Link in bio to get it. Wanna watch me make a baby? There's this freaky new app where you grow a baby from scratch and you can really mess up their lives. It's fun. Link in bio to try it, bottle. I feel like I have to try out at least one of these games for the video, right? So I was like, alright, I'm gonna try the baby game. And I go like, okay, I'm gonna guess link in bio. Also, they have so many games linked in their bios, guys. Like, I figured they'd have, I figured they have like one or two. They have like fucking 12. They have a lot of games on, whatever. So I go to the app store for the baby game. I was expecting like, oh, it's weird and cartoony. What I was not expecting was health class textbook. Like, holy shit, what the I don't like it. Like, holy shit, what the fuck? I don't like it. 9 months. There's just something so weird and textbook diagrammy about all this. Like, oh look, it's an actual fetus. Jeez. Then look, it's cute child. This makes me itchy. So then I download like the Stair Runner game, and despite what it said in the ad, it was actually quite easy, you know? But what was weird is like they had a video for it on their app page, right? And it says, not that I'm first, but I'm oneer? Yes, oneer, firster, seconder, third. There's no number that ends. It's not like, oh, it's like one, first, you know, where it's like one ND, because I guess, or one RD, or one TF, first, I'm first, one ER. There's no place in English, so it must be like whatever language the game is made in, firster. And I played it, it was easy and boring, and that there's not much content to it. So one more that I saw but I couldn't find again to get like save it or record it, and there's like a roller game where it's like scraping off the paint, and there's like, and that was fine and normal, except the audio. It was like, robotics, like, I just found this amazing game. I played it on the toilet. I played it for so long that my legs fell asleep. Why? Why add the audio? And my legs fell asleep. Anyways, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Now I can finally clear all these things from my saved Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at callmetheoceanman, and Twitter at callmetheoceanman, and Twitch at callmetheoceanman. So, I mean, subscribe if you made it this far. And if we can get 20 likes, I know, big number here, on the video, then I will play the baby game in the next, because I might do another one of these, and I'll play the baby game in that video.
I'm putting it to the end here because I wanted to bring it up. Has anyone else heard the car commercial with this song in it? I heard it and I was like, oh wait, even though they're using an instrumental in the ad, I just think it's funny because the first line of the song is this.
Picture this, I'm a bag of dicks.